day, or?
I run up and down the stairs quite a lot. That's about it, really. But we do have it's very energetic, the play we're doing. I mean, we spend all
Barefoot
evening...
in the park?
Yes.
Well, that's all about a couple who live at the top of a rather
That's
flight
true.
of
So we
stairs.
have to act as if we get a lot of exercise.
Yes,
you know.
well, I'm sure that...
It is a lot of exercise.
Oh, it is.
We have a wonderful row in the middle of the play, which takes a lot of energy.
Oh, really? Do you get absolutely worn out doing it?
Oh, yes, very, very. It's very... Especially when we have two shows.
What, a matinee and an
Yes.
evening?
Oh, come off at the end, I think.
So it's Barefoot in the Park, it's in Croydon?
Today and tomorrow and
then you're
Cardiff.
moving on?
Yep.
Cardiff all next week.
So it's a movable feast.
That's right.
Indeed.
You'll have to think about fitness and diet and things like that now you're pregnant.
She's not going to drop it. Well, I do keep quite fit, and I do eat well and all that, and I don't have too many vices. So.
Have you read any of these books say that depending on what you eat, you can determine the sex of the child?
I don't know all these old wives' tales about how you can work out the sex.
We did the thing about the ring over the tummy.
You've done it?
Yeah. The first time it was a boy, the second time it was a girl, and the third time nothing happened at all.
Triplets. And one of an indeterminate sex.
Yeah, we decided that was a load of rubbish.
We'll take a break.
Peter, when sort of Sandra was so well known, and you presumably weren't very well known at the time.
That's
was it
right.
a difficult time?
It was in a way, because we used to go to sort of various functions, and the photographers would want to take a photograph of Sandra, and I'd sort of get elbowed out the way, you know.
Yeah.
So it was a bit strange.
You got your own
All
back,
square
though,
now,
didn't
yeah.
you?
We're all square. Yeah.
Doctor Who and All Creatures and everything.
Wonderful, Tristram.
He's a real All Creatures Great and Small fan.
Yes, I've been singing the music all morning.
Absolutely dreadful. No, yes, exactly. That's how he
Right.
sings it too.
Yes. Anyway, I think enough of that, probably.
Yes.
Enough of music?
Lizzie, yes.
Yes, Lizzie.
Right now.
There must be many millions around the country actually wondering what all the fuss is about, because they don't have parking meters where they come from. But anyway,
They're traffic
a bundle
wardens,
of fun.
though.
Yes, yes.
Everybody has traffic wardens.
Yes, but they don't have meters, do they?
No. All right.
Anyway, for them, like their meters, it's expiry time now, I think. Let me just give you a final reminder of today's top stories. The chairman of the Daily Mirror newspaper group resigned publicly this morning on TVAM following the overnight takeover of the group by millionaire publisher Robert Maxwell.
This morning have been Peter Davison, Sandra Dickinson. Peter, you were the most popular ever Doctor Who, they say. You certainly were very, very popular. Why did you give it up?
Well, because I think that you can only do that sort of part for so long. And I think that I just felt I was sort of missing out on other things. I did it for 3 years. I said I'd do it for 3 years. And I just felt that I needed to move on, really. 3 years is quite a long time. People tend to think that's a short amount of time, but to me, 3 years doing one job is actually a long time.
I suppose playing one role to a professional actor.
And I seem to have been in lots of things that have run for a long time, so that I just felt I had to get away from it.
We were saying already in All Creatures Great and Small, you were very famous, but really Doctor Who clinches it, doesn't it, for anyone? Anyone who's been Doctor Who is very famous indeed. Did you get recognised everywhere you went?
What was really amazing was I was being pointed out in the street as being Doctor Who the day after it was announced I was taking over.
Yes.
Before I was...
Well, it was big news, wasn't it? I mean, whoever is Doctor Who...
Hey, he got top billing over President Reagan. They announced President Reagan was the new president, and then afterward, Peter Davison was the new Doctor.
Really?
You can't, it's instant charisma. It really is.
Oh, yes. It's on the 9 o'clock news or whatever, you know, and that you really think that it's only in England that could...
Yes.
Could you ever be in something like Coronation Street for 23 years? Then?
Well, the trouble is, in this job, because you have no security, the temptation is always to go on and on and on. And I can quite understand the people who've been in Coronation Street for a long, long time. I mean, they obviously enjoy it, and it would be very difficult the longer you go on to leave. That's the problem.
So, well, you've got a part in Supergirl, haven't you?
Yes, I have a little bijou cameo, which is very nice.
Well, I mean, everybody's going to be hearing about Supergirl and going
Yes.
to watch it soon. How do they watch out for you?
They'll know me. I'm the one with the spider.
All right.
Who spins on their head.
Yes.
That sounds smashing. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for announcing your news, unexpected as it was. On air.
Many congratulations.
Thank you
and
for
all the very
announcing it
best.
for us.
We needed a
Thanks a
little
lot.
prompting, but thank you for being smashing guests today.
All right. Have a good weekend.
Join us again on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Good morning and welcome to your day's viewing with TS